Hey everybody, Rick OShay playing MPQ Marvel Puzzle Quest. Thanks for jumping on again. This is the Shield training for the brand new 4-star character, the Spider-Man 2099, Miguel O'Hara. He looks to be really pretty interesting. I did a little bit of a write-up on the forums about one or two of his abilities, and I think he could be pretty good, and especially when you play him with other characters from the Spider-Verse, like Spider-Gwen here, who is a required character in the Shield training combo essential character setup, and other characters like the Infinity War Spider-Man or maybe Miles Morales would be really good. Let's get into that action pretty soon. I think what we're going to do is actually do our tokens first before we get into this fight, but I played around with this match already. Let me know what you guys think of the new Spider-Man so far. I didn't know that we needed another Spidey in the game, but he is definitely different and pretty clever design, so looking forward to play him a lot more. So we'll get into the Shield training, and then I also want to get into DDQ and take on the Crash of the Titans with we'll do this in just a little bit after tokens, but we have to take on the Max Punisher with Howard the Duck, one of the 4-star characters, the limited characters that we've had all three in a row now, and I really think Howard's going to do just fine against Pun Max. So let's do our tokens first, and if you see my actual hero points at the top, it's the very first time I've ever bought my own Stark salary with the sale that's going on right now. It just made a lot of sense to get into that deal, and thanks to a good friend sending a real surprise gift card my way. I really appreciate that. I don't want that from anyone, but it's really appreciated to help that total. And first time I've ever bought a Stark in over 1,400 days playing this game. So that was very nice. We are going to pull a whole bunch from the 6th anniversary vault, and there's more legendary tokens in here from the fan favorites vault. Again, of course, 6 dinos, 3 Howard the Ducks, and I'm looking forward to try to get any of those 3 Taskmasters. Those are my highest goal, and then of course there's other 4 stars and a bunch of other good items in here. So we'll do that, and we'll come back and do that last. Let's go down to the very beginning here. And we've just got 12 elites to run off. Let's do that. Looking for, I don't know, there's 1 gold. We'll probably get 3 gold level rewards. But hey, starting off with a bonus, not bad. 2 gold results in a row. Number 3 is Star-Lord. Watch, we'll get all 2 stars the rest of the way out. What do you think? Nope. Great. Nice hit on Blade there. I think I'm not sure what color I need for his rebuild. Or maybe I'm saving covers and he's at 13 already. That'd be fine. We've got 22 heroic tokens. I usually save these for last, but let's just go down the line. With 22, we've got really good chances here of getting a 4-star. If we get a 4-star, take a guess here in the comments below who you think it's gonna be if we get one. I think we will get one. And I'm thinking somebody like, I don't know, like Quake or something would be kind of interesting. Another Blade. Looking for gold. Come on, there's a lot of tokens here. Got the Hood. He's also my bonus hero, as you saw a little bit ago. And as you see now, Sentry and the Hood. Very nice combo there. Come on, gold. Three-star Hulk. Thought that was going to be it. I thought that felt like the 4-star. Nope, not yet still. Cyclops. I don't think we've gotten a Cyclops in a while. And the 100 daily draw is just another 2-star. So we did 22 tokens, 23 total from heroics, and at 1 in 16 odds, we didn't get a 4-star. and that's fine. I usually run a little too hot. Some of you may have seen that before. But so let's save our viewer luck for other areas where it might matter a bunch. And we're not going to pull from the fan favorites yet. I've got 3 tokens ready. We might get more. And tomorrow's the last day, so we'll come back and do those tokens on my next video, which I'll film it tomorrow. So if we're going to run hot, let's save it for the 6th anniversary vault here. I think that'd be a great spot to do it. And it's a 100 item vault. You can do a 40 pack at a discount once per day, 10 pack at a discount once per day, and then of course there's 17 tokens here. So we'll run off the singles and see how things look. Really good chance, if you look at it, there's 19 4-stars in here, and the 20th item is 2,900 hero points. So the first 20 items, 1/5 of the entire vault, are just quite good. There's 1,000 HP. That's great. I think that's item number 21. 20, yep. We get a 4-star. There's a 3-star. Who do you think it's going to be first? Odds are pretty good that Devil Dino would be one of the higher draw rates, since there's twice as many of Dino as the other 2 limited characters. Got the first fan favorites legendary token out of this vault. Claim it. Nice hit. There we go. That was on draw number 7. 3-star Magneto. Red ISO, not really have a use for that at the moment until we come up with more support tokens to earn, or if I just decide to cash in my beginner level support tokens. I'm just still waiting. I think someday we'll come up with a new way to get more, or, oh, what a hit. The other fan favorites, legendary. Wow, we haven't hit any of the other 4-stars, and we got 2 legendary tokens so far out of the 17 draws. Nice draw on Iron Man. I believe there's more. Is there more 3-stars in this vault than usual as well? Let's see. I don't know for sure how many 3-stars are usually in a vault of this size. It seems like more than usual. Or really what that means is less 2-stars in here than usual. I know that's for sure because there's so many 4-stars. Last draw, we'll do the 100 hero point daily draw. Could this be a 4-star? Nope, just Aries. So let's look. We've done the 18 draws. That means there are 82 items remaining. I'm quite certain to do a 40 pack today because it's pretty heavily discounted, honestly, if you're going to do that big of a one. What I gotta think about is, do I do the 10 pack today? Probably. I'm pretty sure the answer to that is maybe. So let's go with the 40 pack and let's run it out here. Let's see how good we can be on the 4-stars. I'll bet we get about 3 of those guys here. Let's do it. Viewer luck. Go on the 40 pack. 9,800 hero points. It's in. Starting out with ISO, no big deal for me. I'm going to hit the fast forward button so these go by pretty quickly. Got the 2,900 HP. That's a really good deal. Pretty big ISO draws there. Got a Devil Dino and a Taskmaster. Very cool. Another Dino and Howard. Medusa. Couple Scarlet Witches. Another Dino and wow. Wow. That was insane. Another Taskmaster. Are you serious? Guys, I know what you say, and I can't disagree. Look at the... Alright, so at this point, we've drawn over half the vault. So, of course, we're going to as you look back through the ones with check marks, of course, there's going to be more than one for every other item. So you're going to run pretty well when you've drawn over half the vault. But we spiked a bunch of the good ones on the 4 stars. Got all 3 of the Taskmasters. That's crazy. Got the viewer luck to absolutely thank for that. Also got a Medusa and Iron Fist, one of the Howards, and look at all the we got 4 of the Devil Dinos. Incredible. So here's the question. Do I spend the 10 pack or so there's 42 items remaining. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 4 stars left. 7 out of 42 is 1/6. And we would be drawing 10 out of the 58. So that's also just about close to 1/6. So for 2,800 or a 10 pack draw, I would expect by normal odds to get one of the 4 stars from the results, roughly. I mean, it just completely depends. It could be 1, 2, or 3, but since I ran so hot, you'd think it could be 0, 1, or 2. Do I do the 10 pack? Well, so here's the thing. I thought if I didn't run well, we'd wait till tomorrow and do another 40 pack when it's back to the discount rate. Because look what it is now, 20,000. That's just insanity. I've only got a few minutes to decide. Well, no, I've got a couple hours to decide on the 10 pack. What do you do, guys? I think you do the 10 pack just because it's heavily discounted, honestly. But or do I reset the vault first and do that on a discount for an open vault? See where I'm coming from? The fan favorites tokens are 2/3 gone. Tough deal. Real tough decision. Normal 10 pack costs 5,000 hero points. So do I do it now or reset the vault first? I think this is what we're going to do, guys. I'd love to get more levels in Howard, but we just ran too well on the Taskmasters and got 2 of the legendaries. We're going to reset the vault before we do the 10 pack. Let me know what you think, if that reasoning is valid, because if we did the 10 pack now, we'd only get one of the 4 stars probably by the odds, and that's not bad. But if we do it again after we reset, everything's wide open, and with only Dino and Howard really left that I care about, let's reset it. Okay, 500 hero points. Ouch. But we're back to normal with all wide open, and check it out. Black Cat and Juggernaut are 2 of the 4 stars. That's probably a good reset. I think that's great. Everything else is back here. Now let's do the discounted 10 pack, and if we get more than 1 4 star, awesome. Ready? Go. Could get 0 on the 4 stars, of course, but doing good on the 3s. Got a Dino. And that's all. Okay, so that's pretty much the results that we had remaining. A Dino, a couple Howards, and just one of the fan favorites. So I think that we did the right thing. And now when tomorrow comes, our 40 pack will be back to discounted, and we'll have another 10 pack to do then as well. Okay, I think that makes sense. I know I really overdid it, but that's probably the way to go strategy-wise. Let me know what you guys think. So we're up to 5 of the fan favorites tokens, but we're done drawing until tomorrow. So let's add in our character levels and get into that action. I'm not even going to do the 2 stars here, guys. I got just an absolute stack on the video. Only 221 2 stars. I'll do that later. 3s, let's go. How many 3 stars do we have after we did all that? 66. Well, that'll roll through pretty quickly, but at least you'll get to see some of the rewards. Whoa, 227 was the legendary from Rocket and Groot. I flew that by a little too quickly. 222 build on Bullseye. That's ideal for sure. Can Doctor Strange? He does. Gets the legendary 257. Building those up as fast as I can. Oh, how many Scarlet Witch do we have here? I think we have this one and another level. Look at that. Got a 4-star Quake. Maybe that's where I was thinking of Quake in the back of my mind when I said her guess earlier. Probably not. Build up those hero points so we can draw that vault like crazy on the next video. Got the red I needed there on Magneto. Very cool. HP, one of the rewards from Thanos. I just have the Hood as my bonus hero now because I'm trying to get him back up into the 250s. I did sell my Max Champ 266 Hood recently, so that's the reason for bringing him back up. 4-star Star-Lord from Champion Rewards, really good. Beast Rewards command points, that's what we want. And another 535 3-star in the books, so we can champion Black Panther once again soon. Getting more heroics again in the bank for tomorrow. So we have our shield training to get to, and then we'll probably do Crash of the Titans here first. Then we'll do the shield training as our last feature play the game here today. Alright, that's enough with the 3 stars. Let's go to the 4 stars. What do we have here? Be careful with that sell button. 22 4 stars. Nice. Building up my shield rank again. We just hit level 185, so the next time I champion a character, we can cash that in. Quake and Star-Lord. Oh, we got a bunch of Devil Dino. There's the legendary at 300. Look at that health. Level 305, 23.8 in health. Nice. Let's wait on Taskmaster and go down here. Running pretty hot on Iron Fist as compared to the rest of my roster. We'll wait on Medusa for the end here as well. How many Howard did I get? I would like to get 2 more Howard because that's a legendary at 290. Got miles from recent event rewards. And let's see. Let's go down to Captain Marvel Carol here. 10,000 ISO 8 reward for level 361. The rewards are huge into the 360s on a 4-star character, and she is just, wow, I think my 3rd highest overall 4-star character. And look at this, we've got the Human Torch, the covers I got from the PvE finish, all 3 colors. Let's add those in. Green is at level 5 now, red is at 3 thankfully, and yellow is at level 4. And I'll go back to the list here because I also earned another yellow from PvE Progression on the current event, and check it out. Can you believe it? Human Torch is at perfect 13 covers. Awesome. We can champion that guy. Probably we'll do it today. So let's see. Let's grab Taskmaster's levels here. Do we get the guy up to 280? Sure do. Another legendary for the stash. Very good. So those Medusas, I've got a red and a yellow. I don't want to add those in directly. I want to go over here. I've got a nearly max champ at 369. I'm waiting on that one. I'm going to work on my duplicate that I've now rostered. And I really want to get a nice round build. We'll add that yellow there and the red here. So before long, it's nice to have a 232, nice even build. And then if I get another red cover, maybe I'll add that to my max or whatever. I don't know. But I might keep building that duplicate for a little while. And we're done. Let's hit into the action finally. Let's play some MPQ, guys. Let's take on the Crash of the Titans. Now, just make sure you notice the Punisher doesn't even have his black ability. They're trying to make the crashes during the anniversary a little bit easier than they are usually. His black ability can hit really hard. So his green is still going to be dangerous, and of course his blue. But with Howard the Duck, we are also going to be accumulating blue and green ourselves, and then purple. If we get purple, it doesn't matter. We're going to win the fight. He goes in. Howard's purple ability to go invisible is really one of the best invisibility powers in the game, I think. It does damage while you're invisible. You're pretty much untouchable, and it's really hard to lose. So what do we want to do? Well, on this one, we want to keep Punisher away from blue and green. That's all we have to worry about. He does have decent match damage on black still, but we're just going to, let's just, whenever there's a blue or a green match, we'll take it. And I'll try to play all of Howard's abilities before this thing is over, just for fun. I like his green ability, actually. His green destroys all green tiles on the board, and you get damage for each one. I know there's a match 4 in red, but it just makes more sense to get green. And how lucky on that match 4 with purple. Pretty cool. Let's see. And I also want to say that Howard's blue ability is actually quite good. I'm going to not get the match 4 so that I can get the blue. His blue ability is quite good because it's a stun, but it also removes enemy special tiles from the board, and has a pretty long duration stun, and it also can remove countdown tiles. So even if you don't play Howard a lot, I'd understand that, but his team up for blue is a very good team up to request from your alliance mates when you request team ups. So it's not bad. Stun plus removing special tiles is nice to get all in one shot. So we have, we're working hard to get green. There's not a lot of green on the board. We have our purple ready. Surprisingly, it's an expensive ability, but run good on purple. He'll probably take this black, and that will set me up for a green match. So what can we do besides that? I guess we will take this blue here. No surprise, he took what we thought, and maybe I'll do the green this way instead. That way the other green tiles are closer to being matchable after this. And, oh, I set him up with the green. Well, that allowed me to get my blue, so now we can just find one more green match. We can basically start to end this thing. I don't want to get that yellow because then he'll get blue. I guess it's okay. Sets me up for the green I need. And we have all of our abilities ready to play. Let's do them all in order here. So there's not a lot of green on the board. I like to play Howard's green when there's a lot of it because you get damage per tile destroyed. And sometimes you can wait till you see a green tile, knowing that when it's destroyed, it'll drop a real nice match in place for you, or something like that. So let's do this. What's he got for blue? He has 6. Is there a way to get one more blue match set up for him to make? Not really. Let's do one more move here. Okay, so now there's a blue for him. That's kind of what I wanted to allow him to do. So now he'll play his strike tile. One strike tile. Watch out, everybody. Alright, so see, now that that's out there, we'll go ahead and play Bill of Rights. Do yourself a favor having a little bit of volume. Stunned plus removes the special tile. That's fine. Now we'll play his Quack Fu 1-2. Go ahead, all green plus the damage. And here's the one I really think is fun. Duck, duck, loose. Pretty funny. And so we will just, with all of these invisibility tiles on the board, it's just a ton of damage every turn for each one. And now that he's stunned, we have no concern of any of them being matched away. 1,700 just because we have those invisibility tiles. And look at this, we can play it again. I don't think I've ever had 2 plays of that out. This is just going to be crazy damage. 3,500 just because. And we're invisible. We can't even take any damage except for AoE or team damage abilities can hit invisible characters. Alright, that was a good win. Got all the rewards, including another fan favorites token. That's why we wanted to wait on those. We'll do a bunch on the next video. Let's finally get to the shield training for Spider-Man 2099. I know a lot of you guys have gotten into this already because it's been a couple days since Thursday and it is Saturday my time. But we have to take on a pretty tough team, honestly. So if you look at this team, I don't know if the developers think about synergies better than they used to. They used to just seem to kind of pick 3 characters at random or some sort of list that they went by. But these guys can work pretty well together. So Domino can drop a lot of extra black tiles on the board, and Mordo can have a really big hit from his black if there's enough charged tiles from him playing his other abilities, or his black before playing it a second time, or his blue ability leading up to it. And then you've got Nico, who's a special tile creator. So that's a pretty decent team. And then speaking of decent teams, we've got one also. It's interestingly enough, Spider-Man 2099, his active abilities are blue and black, which is different than any other Spider hero that we have so far. And then his let's take a quick look, I guess. And then his yellow is passive, and whenever you match blue or black, or yellow, you create web tiles and then deal damage for making that match. It's a pretty good passive ability. And then his black ability, Uprising, he turns web tiles into 1-turn countdown tiles that deal damage to the random enemies. I do like Spider Bite, his blue ability. We'll talk about that in a second. But Spider-Gwen might be his best 4-star partner, honestly. I think Miles would play with him well also, and Infinity War Spider-Man, but Spider-Gwen has 3 colors that would complement him quite a bit, since she's yellow, purple, and red, just like Miles. But her double stun would be pretty helpful, since he's also got a stun on his blue. You could basically stun lock the enemy team. So separately from that, we've got Human Torch here, who has another red-green, but we'll probably just make use of his green because Gwen's got an awesome red when there's a lot of web tiles out, and we will. But we're not going to use the system available Human Torch. We've got our own at level 188. Let's train this guy. All I have to do is, wow, 271.3. Let me make a quick note. Track that up. Let's do it, guys. We're going to champion this guy. Plus 12.5 for the champ process, and we've done it. One more cover, and we'll get the legendary for him. But that's awesome. We have a new champ, and right now I need to remember, I might change his spec layout later, but for today we'll leave his red at 3 because we'll play Spider-Gwen's red instead. So I'll cover his powers in a little bit. I played him a bunch in previous videos. If you haven't seen it, check it out. Alright, let's go. And then on Spider-Gwen here, I think what I'll do to make things kind of more fair, let's play with the 270 level provided version of her, and we don't have 2099 on our roster yet, so we'll definitely use that one. Let's go. So what do we want to do first? Well, it's tough to decide who to take on first. I'm kind of thinking Domino because she's just going to continually drop a bunch of black tiles on the board, and that'll help Mordo a lot. I have a black ability, but it's at level 3, so I'm not too excited about tons of black coming in. I should probably make a real effort toward getting red first as the primary goal, and after red, I think probably purple, honestly. I think Spider-Gwen's double stun on purple is going to be very handy. I don't even know what to do right here. What is the next best move to do? I'm probably thinking this red and white that drops purple. Nope, set them up with the match 4. Darn, I should have done that differently. Okay, well, let's get our red qualified. Every time a hero on our team, any of our allies, anytime any of us matches a black, blue, or yellow, we're going to get web tiles plus damage. Anytime anyone on our team or the other team matches any web tile, Spider-Gwen has a passive that heals our team a little bit. Really nice. What do we do here? Probably take the yellow. 633 damage every time every time our team matches a web. That's great. We have let's go ahead and play Spider-Gwen's Kick Out the Jams. Just adds more webs. One of them's fortified, which means it could be matched twice. Whenever I should have made an effort to play green before that, but we'll get to it. Lucky drop on some of those colors for sure. Uh-oh, this is big damage. Gotta watch the blue. Mordo's definitely very dangerous. So here we go. I probably need to match those black charge tiles at the bottom, since there's a way to drop green. But since that's the case, let's play Spider-Gwen's. We're going to do a little bit of an overkill on Domino, just to get her out. We're going to hit her with the Cherry Bomb. It only costs 6. Would have done a lot more, but that's worth it. Now all we have to worry about is the other 2. Let's get green first. Well, black to green. Just because Mordo was very likely to go for that. And now let's play Wildfire. It's a repeater tile. You want to play that before your other abilities if you can, because once you do play other abilities like Teenage Kicks, Human Torch has a passive where he actually fortifies that repeater. That's super good and helpful, and I think at this point we probably want to target Nico now more than Mordo. So do we have a way to set up a blue match? Still don't see it. Alright. Let's play Uprising. It's going to convert some of our web tiles to countdowns for damage. I shouldn't have spoke during that. It does have a sound effect. Now our Wildfire is going to hit for random damage, and there's our countdowns. Can you believe it? Wow. We knocked Nico all the way out. I might have to look back and see how that must have been just a crazy amount of damage. And how much do we have from the strike tiles? Okay, 600 plus from the strike tiles. That's much better than I thought. So here we go with Uprising. All 3 of these countdowns are guaranteed to hit Mordo. Wow. Wildfire damage, Uprising damage. Whoa. That ended very quickly. Plus we had our stun. I didn't even get a chance to play it. So now that we had a little bit of a run through, let's actually play it one more time, and this will be the last thing we go through. I'm going to go ahead and bring in my own Spider-Gwen. Leveled up a bit. She'll have a bigger hit from her red ability, and I think Human Torch is fine without needing a health pack. and we'll play 29-9 again, since that's the best thing about this shield training. You can do it again with the borrowed characters over and over for testing, for learning. I think it's great. So let's be more careful with blue this time, and that way Mordo won't be able to hit us for that big. I think targeting Domino is probably the best way to go. Watch this extra move at the bottom. The critical will be right in between those blues for a big blue hit. Nice. Having the animations on is going to be even more, on the annoying side than usual. If you're in a hurry, you might not want to have those on. Let's go for... I think we just better jump ahead on red as well. Alright, so let's see, what's the next best move? I don't want to give them a blue match too easily. Nice. Okay, so now we have Miguel's blue ready to play. That's what I was hopefully looking for. It's a stun, but also you place a countdown tile on the board, and while that countdown's on the board, the stunned target character receives a whole bunch more damage, 75% more damage while they're stunned. That's super good. Let's go red this way. Need to get a purple match going here. So we have our red and a bunch of web tiles. Let's go for Wildfire and Cherry Bomb. Okay, so Domino's out before any trouble at all. That's great. And now if we keep Nico away from purple, we're probably going to do fine. Wildfire's going to spread every turn, doing random damage. Okay, she did take a hit, so she could play her purple. If she gets a little bit more, we got to be very careful not to let her get any purple. Okay. Maybe they'll set me up with the blue match here. Nope. Wow, the damage is just gonna really start picking up. Just don't see a purple match. I know there's a match 4, but I don't want to destroy that strike tile. Almost done here, I think. Oh, and we got the... Nico got her purple, so she's going to play some special tiles. Or, actually, Mordo's got an awesome purple. I should have mentioned that before. It hits for damage depending on how much AP we have in our highest AP pool. We got 11 green. We better stun him instead. So we're going to play Spider Bite. Cool animation here. And you can just pick a countdown. Let's just pick this spot here. We can get a free match when that resolves. And while Mordo's stunned for a few turns, this is a very good time to play Uprising. Because if he happens to get hit, oh wow, he's just already down to 1,000. If he happens to get hit by the random damage, he's already out. This should be just about it. We're doing so much better this time. Watch the wildfire damage, and then Miguel's uprising damage right here. All the way out. Fun team. I like it. I think he's going to be a pretty cool character. What do you guys think? Well, thanks for watching, guys. We're going to end it there. I appreciate you getting into the action here with the brand new Spider-Man 2099. And if you need more MPQ on YouTube, hit up MPQ Mastery. Please hit the icon that you see for MPQ on the left side of the video. Become a sub to the channel. I really appreciate the support. And have a good one. See you next time.